Okay. How am I? How am I in the? Is it good framing and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want your legs like, 'cause you don't have shoes on? But, like, is that fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm listening.
What was it like to perform in front of the biggest stage in basketball?
Is it basketball?
Baseball. What was it like to perform in front of the biggest stage in baseball?
I was so nervous about how well it was going to go and like running the lines because the way this skit is, it's impossible to get it right twice in the same day. And we were going towards the end, so I don't think I really got to appreciate it as much as I would have if I just got to just relax. But it was definitely amazing. It's definitely something you tell the grandkids, that's for sure. Because all the guys that were there, all the guys that I had like a beer with, or right next to, I guess, earlier in the night, like they're all going to be Hall of Fame baseball players, at least most of them. So it's early. I haven't had to put it into words yet. I don't know if I'll be able to until I'm far older than I am right now.
What was the coolest thing that happened because of this opportunity?
I got to hang out and talk with Bobby Valentine a little bit, and he was the manager of the Mets in the late '90s, which is really when my love for baseball really came to fruition for me. Mariano Rivera, he's on my fantasy team, I think, 3 years, and he said that he thought it was funny. He was laughing during it, so that was cool. I was talking to Clayton Kershaw. We're poking jokes at each other. That was fun. Brandon doesn't know who Clayton Kershaw is. If Clayton Kershaw walked up to Brandon and said, "I'm Clayton Kershaw," Brandon wouldn't know it was Clayton Kershaw.
What was the difference between the Scouts dinner and the BBWAA dinner?
The Scouts dinner is it kind of feels like a family reunion at this point. You're not at the Scouts dinner unless you see Bob Wolf. That's a fact. There are people, because I see their family, their friends that go to the dinner, and it's sort of more of like a tight-knit thing. But with this dinner, you're surrounded by so many people that you see when you turn on SportsCenter literally every single day for the past 10 years. So it was a lot more surreal. And maybe I'm also desensitized towards the Scouts dinner because I've been going to it for a few years.
What acting credits do you have to your name?
Well, aside from performing Who's On First for the 75th anniversary of the skit at the biggest baseball stage in America, nothing real, I guess. You won awards in high school and stuff, but nothing that anyone's gonna give a crap about later down the line. I'm not good.
Is this the biggest credit you have ever had?
Theatrically, yes. I won Best Supporting Actor in the country from the National Youth Theater Organization, but it's definitely not as exciting sounding as when you tell a story about Who's On First.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Was there something special about performing in your hometown?
Absolutely, because no, not really, because it didn't feel like home because it was there's so many people not from home there. I don't think I ever felt less at home because being in the presence of all these people, one at a time I might have been able to handle, but all being in a room, especially during that cocktail hour where everyone on the dais was there and you're in just one room with them.
Who is really on first?
In my heart, I think Mo Vaughn will always be on first.
Do you give a darn?
In general, I would not say that I give a darn. In sort of an all-encompassing basis, I don't really give a darn, no.
Could you feel the suspense in the air when Ryan Braun got up to address the media for the first time since he had been accused of using performance-enhancing drugs?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I illegally recorded it on my cellular phone, actually, so don't tell anybody, America. But his speech, definitely, there was a heart in it that you didn't hear from other people accused in the past, because he wasn't defensive. It was a very interesting way. It was a very well written speech. So all the tension that was in the air, like afterwards, it sort of felt like, I know I personally felt like when he was done making his speech that his case was already made, and I had confidence in him, and it turned out okay for him. So that's really something. He's the only one ever. So that was cool to see. Is that everything? Okay. So that was recording. Thank you, Megan.